next case you're going to see is a person in front of Judge McCree. You have to have a pre-sentence report completed on all felony cases in the United States. So if you have a felony, if you're charged with a felony, you can't just plead guilty and get sentenced right away. They have to do a background check. They have to talk to your family. They have to find out where you live, school, what your history is, mental health condition, physical condition, and then you can be sentenced. People don't show up for those things. Bench warrants issued for their arrest. In this next case, you'll see the person is a sex offender and didn't register as a sex offender. The judge calls it an administrative violation of the law. Well, technically that's all it is, but you have to register. I think it's every 90 days. This person didn't register, so he's going to get a small amount of probation, and you'll see what happens.
Again, please, good morning. My appearance is for the people. Mr. Garcia is right.
Antoinette for the people, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning again, counsel.
Jeffrey Schwartz, standing in for Attorney of Record Steve Remski with Mr. House's permission. Is that correct, sir?
And welcome back, sir. Station 8, please. Mr. House is back with us. And Mr. Schwartz, this is the date and time set for our sentencing. Please advise, other than the fact that I'm not going to put him on probation for 2 years, for basically it's administrative proof of registration. But other than that, please advise as to other corrections and changes in the report.
No corrections, additions, or deletions. We ask the court to file somewhat of the recommendation.
All right, very good. Mr. Hollis, since you were made aware of this whole issue of just missing your date to register your address, you've done so, correct?
Yes.
Good. And when was the last time you registered? You got down to the either the state police or police department?
Somewhere in that.
Okay, good. So then you're good until what, January or February sometime?
January.
Okay, great. I'm going to cut this to just a 9-month probation. Sir, they recommend a 2-year probation in these cases, which I think is a bit long. The reason I do 9 months is you are required to register your address every 90 days. You make it through this next 9 months, you'll have gone through 3 registration cycles. That's good enough for me. You show me that you don't screw it up across 3 registration cycles, I can get you off the paper that much sooner. Okay. 9 months probation per the deal, a minimum 5 days on the workforce, and just have your registration and bring it to the probation department. Lastly, last 3 things. 1, you'll be urine screened. 2, you are not to drive unless you have a license. Do you have a driver's license, Mr. Howes?
No, sir.
Okay, that's what it shows in the file. I read this stuff. When was the last time your license was legit?
I haven't been with you.
Okay, because my records go back 5 years and show nothing for 5 years. Time to get down to court today, boss. Good answer. Okay. All right. You live in Detroit? How long you have to wait on that bus ride?
30 minutes.
Yeah, I believe it. All right. $90 supervision fee, $68 felony adjudication fee. Court costs and attorney fees of $300 each. $758 across the 9 months. Just stay registered and I'm going to stay out your business. Give us paperwork and let's let him get out of here.
Thank you, Your Honor.